Welcome back.
It's good to be back.
Welcome back.
It's been a while.
Why has it been a while?
You went to the Philippines.
I did.
Was it really hot over there?
Very hot. Talking like mid-30s to
Ooh.
40s.
Damn.
Yeah. It's very humid.
Damn.
Humid.
Yeah.
Sweat Central, man.
Yeah.
Sweat, sweat, baby.
How you guys been? I missed you guys.
I miss you too, man.
Yeah.
I came back from camping.
Mm.
Got a stomach bug.
Mm.
Vomited my guts out on the freeway. That was fun. But I'm back.
She's back.
She's back.
I'm back.
I love that. Living the dream. Living the dream. Just same old, nothing too crazy. I didn't get stomach bug. But
Bless.
yeah. We're fine. We're back.
Got a love
We're
bug.
back.
Got the love bug.
All right. What are we talking about today?
So there has been a lot of questions on how we started. So I think today would be a good episode to address this.
Yeah, we want to clear
How
the air.
did we start? The origin story. The Inception story.
I think it was love at first sight. I think it was love at first sight.
Sorry, bro. I'm taken.
Sorry, bro. My bad.
Get in line, bro.
Sorry, I'll get one. I'm waiting. No, I'm joking. No. I'm joking. No, we met at OS, Obsidian Strength.
Obsidian strength.
Obsidian strength.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was where we met. Obsidian Strength was a gym in Deer Park that closed down.
Ravenhall.
Ravenhall. Sorry, my bad. Closed down during COVID, but it was home to
Many people.
many
Many men.
people that found the passion powerlifting there, including myself.
It was the Mecca.
Vinny, you were there first?
No, Michael.
Oh, Michael was there first.
Yeah. I was there 2016. I think they opened up 2014 or 2015. I can't remember.
Damn, season.
My brother and my sister-in-law were there first. They were already competing in powerlifting, and at the time I wanted to go gym. And yeah, they introduced me to Obsidian. Yeah.
Nice.
And then I came along in 2017. Michael was one of my first friends at the gym.
Love that.
Taught me a lot about powerlifting. And yeah, sometime you came along.
Sometime I came along, and then, yeah, we decided to.
You said it was love at first sight.
It was love. I walked through the doors and I saw you guys. I was like, I want to open a gym with you. No, it's actually weird how it happened because we weren't really talking
Friends?
much. Yeah, we were. I was just sort of like,
Acquaintances.
oh yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
acquaintance. And then,
Hey, bro.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. One of those sort of things. Well, just, yeah.
Well, it's we all got connected because we all started coaching together.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
So our very first mentor, Andrew Tang, they wanted to have more coaches at OS, and they sort of put it out to the gym who was interested in becoming a powerlifting coach, and then us three put our hands up, and then that's kind of how we got connected.
Why did you put your hand up?
Good question.
Good question. I think I didn't initially have an intention to be a coach, but I knew I wanted to. I'm just going to sound really corny, but I wanted to help people in any way.
Love it.
Yeah. And it was just I just wanted to learn about coaching at the start. I just wanted to learn everything there was.
At the time, were you studying psychology then?
I was.
Yeah.
I was studying psych. I was looking to be a psychologist. And then dropped out of that, did exercise science. And then it was sort of just a natural sort of transition into coaching.
What about you? Why did you put your hand up? I want to be a coach. Because I already told you this, it really surprised me. Because at the time I was like, I want to be a coach. And then
I'm surprised that you were surprised.
I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah, sorry.
I because I used to play badminton and I used to coach a bit of badminton as well. And so through that experience, I found that I really liked helping people get better at something or like teaching them it's something that I'm passionate about. And so when my sort of badminton career was ending and I started powerlifting, and I was getting really passionate about it, it kind of sparked my interest again, like, oh, maybe this is something that I can teach other people as well. Yeah, I think it's just, the feeling of helping someone, coaching someone, making them better at something.
You've been coaching badminton ever since as well, yeah?
A
little bit.
No, I stopped basically when I started powerlifting because badminton was just a little bit too traumatic for me. So I was like, there was a period where I just didn't want to have anything to do with badminton anymore. So yeah.
But then now I find that like you're really sharing your athlete experience to a lot of your athletes, because you were a true athlete, you know. A lot of people would say, man, powerlifters are, you know, athletes, but really look at other sports. You know, you haven't seen people train and, you know, by the time you finish training, you're vomiting in a bin because, you know, you've been running for ages. We think we're training hard. We are training hard, but like, just think about other sports as well. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Definitely. Why did you want to become coach?
So at the time when I started powerlifting, I was a musician.
Oh.
Well, I was a musician. I finished studying music. I didn't know what to do with my degree. I discovered powerlifting and I really fell in love with it because I spent a lot of time in the gym talking to people, talking to coaches. I was really good friends with the coaches. Actually, you know, we mentioned that Andrew Tang was one of our first mentors, but I reckon Lyndon Lee, which is also your first coach, was my good friend at the time. And he was coaching a lot of people and we were really good friends and we would go out and eat and, you know, and our conversation would always lead up to training and, you know, improving people. And I was really interested because like, I think, there's something in me that also wanted to help people. And naturally, I'm like, I'm going to study again. I don't know what to do with my music degree. I might study teaching. And then I decided, okay, I'm going to do a double degree. I'm going to do teaching and exercise science. So I did. And because of that, I think, you know, we've been competing. We've been working. We've been talking to a lot of people. Naturally, I'm like, I want to be a coach. But yeah, so that's really why I wanted to become a coach because I think it was just like exposure to the environment and like you as well, like the urge to help other people as well and share my experience with other people. Because my powerlifting experience has been very positive.
Beautiful.
Agreed.
Yeah. And then the rest is history.
Yeah.
No. So then we met.
Yeah.
We were like, let's start coaching. We started coaching people and then OS closed down. And then during COVID.
Yeah.
And then what happened?
Well, like during COVID, we were still very much in like contact with each other. We were doing like weekly group calls, right? With our clients, doing like technique analysis. What else did we do?
We started a podcast.
Oh yeah, we started a podcast.
But we don't talk about that.
We named it The Brain is Loaded.
Yeah.
And
we did like 6 episodes. We never released them.
I really don't remember that. I remember the first one. I don't remember.
I remember 6.
Yeah, I don't remember 6. I feel like that's.
Do you want me to show you? It's my Google Drive.
Oh, okay. Oh,
like edited and everything, like ready to go.
Not edited, okay, but like.
What did we record on? Like Zoom or something?
Just Zoom, just screen record.
Did
Zoom.
anyone have microphones?
Yeah, I did.
No, we had headphones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we tried to start a podcast during COVID.
Yeah. but we were too chicken to,
Too chicken. Yeah.
We're too
to release it.
vulnerable.
Yeah. And then how did the gym idea come out? We were at Vinnings.
Yeah.
We were
Yes.
at yours. And just catching up.
Well, yeah. So we recognized that after OS closed down, there really wasn't a gym in the West Side, like a
Right.
powerlifting gym in the West Side.
Mm.
And so when we got together, we were like, hey, like this is an opportunity. And if we want to do this, we should do this now.
Yeah.
Because there is a gap in the West Side at the moment.
Mm.
And like we're really passionate about powerlifting. And like you said, we want our clients to have a home to train. And so we were like, should we open a gym together?
Yeah.
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 The stars aligned.
Yeah.
The stars aligned.
I think, yeah.
No, what were you going to say?
Like no, nothing.
Okay.
What?
Strength fortress.
Oh no,
Yeah,
I mean
west,
like
west
west.
side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like around where OS was.
Yeah.
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 Shout out to the homies.
Yeah.
Our cousins.
Yeah,
our powerlifting cousins.
We love Strength Fortress.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Had become up the name. Elemental Strength Society.
Oof.
What a name, man. Because we considered something else.
That wasn't the original name.
Outlast.
Outlast
Yes.
Performance.
Yes.
Yeah.
So at this like house visit, what?
Nothing.
At this house visit, I think we started playing the game, the horror game Outlast. I don't know if anyone's played it, but it's a horror game. And then we were kind of just like, Outlast?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's a gym name.
Yeah, it's a gym name. But we didn't end up going with
Yeah.
it.
Because it sounded too, we're the best. Hardcore. Yeah.
I think we had a really hard time marrying like the story
Mm-mm.
of Outlast.
Yeah.
We couldn't really come up with a good like why it's called Outlast. At least it didn't feel like personal for us.
Yeah.
It was a horror game, man. It was scary.
Yeah. You don't do well with horror?
Well, that's why we played it, right?
Yeah,
we were
yeah.
talking about like, I can't do horror. I can't do horror.
Yeah.
So I'm like, so you forced me to actually play the game, and yeah, I was like,
It's character building.
Capable, yeah.
So yeah, we came up with Elemental.
you came up with Elemental. Vinny came up with Elemental.
Dead ass. The brains.
Can you imagine people being like, oh, they should have stuck with Outlast?
No way. Outlast is... No. You guys think Outlast... Let us know, though. Let us know what you think of...
Outlast Performance
Yeah.
was the original name.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so I think I thought of the logo, the slogan first, in my element. Like it's everywhere. You'll see it on our merch, everywhere, our hashtag. And so I think I was like, what can I do with element? Like, and then elemental just seemed like the only word I could come up with.
Yeah, no, genius. I love it. Like our reaction immediately when you said it was like, that's perfect. That's the one. Also, brain exploding. and then the logo.
Yes, the logo.
Yeah. How did that go?
How did it happen?
I don't know. So a lot of our branding, look, we need to pay our respects to Vinny because a lot of our branding, marketing and, how we look on social media, it's all Vinny.
She's the face.
Yeah.
No, you're the face.
No, relax. She's the brains.
No.
No, but she's behind all that, and she's doing an amazing job. So,
so the logo is really like I just went on Fiverr, guys. It wasn't anything special. I didn't even pay anyone I didn't have a consultation like, hey, this is our brand, and like this is what I'm envisioning. Nothing. I literally saw it on Fiverr, and I was like, purchase. But the funny story of it is that when I saw the logo first. If you split the logo in half,
we had two though, right?
Oh, yeah.
We had two options. I think you you screenshot two
yes.
logos that you were interested at, and we liked both of them.
Mm.
But I think the other one just kind of looked like the Commonwealth Bank. So
I like
It was
that
like,
one.
it looks like APA.
yeah, it looks like
Yeah.
APA, like the Federation.
It's like very cubey, like
yeah,
letters conforming
Yeah.
type of logo.
yeah.
But yeah, the current logo, if you split it down in half, this is what I saw from it. If you split it down in half, the left side looks like an E and then the right side looks like an S. And I was like, perfect. I was like, elemental strength. Oh my God, this is perfect. So I like showed it to the guys. I was like, this is what it looks like. And you're like, wow, this is amazing. And then when Ruby saw it, she's like, oh, this is really cool. I see the initials too, V, M, and T.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I was like, oh?
I was like, V, M, and T, where
Yeah.
are you seeing V, M, and T?
Yeah.
And then she's like, the top is the V,
Mm.
the M is like the helmet, I guess, and then the T are the eyes.
Mm.
And then we kind of just freaked out,
Yeah.
and it was like, this is fate.
Yeah.
We have to use this
So
logo.
it was meant to be like the name came and then this logo and everything was just like, hallelujah.
So if you've never seen the logo that like in that light, that's why we went with the logo. A lot of people are like, it's very like Transformers. And I was like, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But then I'm too shy to tell them like why we chose it.
Yeah, that's pretty much what everyone can see now. But like, I think it'll be interesting to know, why are we doing this? Like, why did we start Elemental? Obviously, you know, the backstory is there. But like, what's sort of our main motivation when it comes to the gym business, the coaching business? You want to start off?
I think, like, because I was working at Inside Fitness as well. So I sort of had a glimpse of gym life and stuff like that. But I think a lot happens inside the gym, like more than just physical transformation. It's like a lot of mental, and you gain a lot of confidence, and like seeing people transform like this is, like I want to help people do that.
You beat me. If you go bring it up.
Why did I hurt you?
Because I was holding his toes.
Good boy. Good boy. But yeah, that's why. That's why.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
He beat me.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think for me, and I think for you and you,
Yeah.
like OS was Obsidian Strength was such a second home to us when we were there. And when it was gone, it felt like there was really something missing in our lives. And we wanted to create that environment again. We wanted to create a gym that people would feel like it's their second home, and that they feel like they're in an environment that's really supportive and welcoming. And so I feel like that's why we want to make Elemental what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, and just to add on top of that, you know, I know you guys a lot now. Before Tony started powerlifting, he was a bouncer studying psychology.
Hey, yo.
Hey,
Yeah,
true.
true.
Vinning works corporate, right? And a badminton player.
Retired. Yep.
I was a musician, and it's sort of like powerlifting and, you know, training in general, being in an environment where, you know, you're surrounded by like-minded people. You really sort of like we weren't expecting to be powerlifting coaches. We weren't expecting to be competing in powerlifting, right? And I think the power, like what I'm trying to get at is like, you don't have to be someone that is so close to being strong or being an athlete or being, you know, a disciplined, you know, gym goer to be in a place where you can better yourself. You know what I mean? We didn't know that we're going to be coaches, and we can sort of share this effect with people. You know, you could be like, you know, in your 60s and you could be lifting some crazy ass weight. You know, there's something empowering about that. There's something about that like, hey, I didn't know I got that in me. You know what I mean? And to share this with people that we're working with, I think to me, that is the most rewarding thing, right? To make sure that like, you know, they are discovering themselves through the pursuit of strength, right? It's like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
And there's so many things that you can learn from training that you can sort of like apply in life. Like the discipline of training alone is like, you know, you can sort of like, you know, progressive overload. I mean, it sounds cheesy as it is, but like, it's pretty much right. Like, how do we improve in our day-to-day life, you know, organizing our lives, kind of like organizing our programs, type of thing. You know, there's so many things that you can learn from training. And yeah, this is just why we're so passionate about it. And yeah, I think this is really the reason why we're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
That was beautiful.
You're beautiful.
Stop, bro. Make me shot. Yes.
He does that a lot. Yeah. He does that a lot. I just
You
realized.
should just like have a
Just
hair
one hair.
extension.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So that
yeah.
you
So
can.
You know how everyone's got mullet? You should have like one long ass sideburn. Start a trend.
That's great.
Yeah.
Just shave
It's
the
not
rest.
the Asian
Just-
mullet anymore, guys. It's the Asian sideburn.
I'll make it the modern sideburn. So I'll do a fade, like a fade, skin fade, and then just a hair.
Oh my god. That would be so funny.
Do you want me to do it? I'm going to the barber today.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're
I think
due
you
for
need to
one. No,
make- Wow.
I'm starting to notice. Guys, Tony cuts his hair like once a week.
No, 2 weeks. Fortnightly.
Once a week. This so far is a week.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have to tell your barber.
So don't
So-
touch this.
Don't.
I'm trying to do something for the podcast. It's a branding thing.
Just gonna put extensions.
yeah.
Do you have extensions? Can we try?
No, I
It
don't.
won't fit. No.
I don't have extensions.
Oh. All right.
Anyway,
Can
Got some
get
homework
some.
to do.
play, if this video gets 100 likes.
100. That's 200. That's 200.
Nah, 100. 100.
Alright, alright.
If this video gets 100 likes, Tony will grow his side.
I swear. You think I'm afraid to do it? I'll do it.
Oh my
I'll
god.
just wear a hat. I'll just tuck it up.
Oh my god. Then he'll go do two sides.
Yeah. All right.
Door pit.
Anyway, guys, we have more questions for the people. One of the question from John. Sorry, I can't read. I don't have my glasses.
You want me to read it?
If you like,
We don't. Hey, it's a visual pen. We don't judge. Michael, it's okay.
just to
You
let you
gotta-
know, guys,
just give it a go.
I get bullied in this relationship a lot. I am the oldest.
But you're also the wisest.
No, I am the oldest. I came to Australia very late. Apparently, when I was away in the Philippines, these two fools were making fun of how I speak, and
No.
That's a lie.
Sometimes. But it's because of the look.
no, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. We won't air your dirty laundry. Anyway, the questions.
The
Question.
question,
Yeah.
Mr. John.
Mr. John.
If you weren't coaching, what would you be doing? And have you guys ever taken a break from powerlifting?
Yes and yes.
Oh.
Go.
Hmm.
Shoot.
Okay. I've mentioned this before, but if I wasn't powerlifting coaching, there's one fantasy career that I would probably be doing. And one like more realistic one. So my fantasy one is I would be a forensic scientist.
That is cool. Yeah.
Okay, so I was really obsessed with NCIS growing up, and I really liked the character Abby. You know, the one that like gets all the evidence, and she's like looking it through the microscope, and she's like, "Oh, it's this guy."
Yeah.
Really liked her, so I wanted to be her when I grew up, but I didn't know because I thought it was a TV show. I was like, that must be a made up job
Mm.
because I didn't, like TV shows are meant to be fake, right?
Yeah.
I didn't think it was real. Anyway, so didn't pursue that. But my realistic answer would probably be physio because after year 12, I did get into a few physio courses, but opted to do commerce instead last minute, which is a decision I regret. So, yeah, otherwise I'd probably be a physio.
Damn. Okay.
Well, I'll give two answers as well because she gave two answers.
Yeah.
So my fantasy one, well, it wasn't a fantasy because I was already it. Like I was a musician. I had a band going around Melbourne. We were called Soulmate. We were like a soul, pop, funk, jazz sort of band. And we had some songs, right? We were on the radio once.
Shut up.
Once.
Bro. I've never told us this.
That's why I was asking when you were a bouncer, did you ever see me? Because you worked at Brunswick Hotel, right?
Brunswick Hotel, yeah.
We played there plenty of times.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Imagine I kicked you out.
With my guitars.
Oh, hey, not too much, right?
Anyway, so I don't know if that's a fantasy one.
I feel like you could still do it. Like
no, and I was doing like wedding gigs and
bro, you earn so much doing weddings.
Bro, I'm a coach. I'm a powerlifting coach. Okay.
Why do you want to tell me?
Because like weddings are so fucking expensive.
I know. Yeah. Anyway, I'm a powerlifting coach now. Sorry.
Fair enough.
Anyway,
you should do gigs at the gym.
No.
Come on.
Noise complaint. It's not hard style apparently. So that's my fantasy. Because really, yeah, it's fantasy. Anyway, it's fantasy now.
But is it okay, yeah, true.
It's fantasy now. Realistic. Wait, yeah, I'm supposed to be a teacher. So yeah. What was I thinking? So yeah, my degree is double degree, Bachelor of Exercise Science and Teaching. Excuse me. I was actually on my very last year of my degree. Already done all my units for exercise science, but I just had to do my placement for placement for teaching, but we had to open a gym. And that placement was 9 weeks of teaching, pretty much full time, unpaid. Imagine me like committing to like a full-time work, trying to open a gym with no money. It's like maybe not, so I had to defer. So yeah, I'll be a teacher. I'll be teaching PE and psychology, a minor in psychology. And because when you're a teacher and I already have a music degree, I could possibly be a music teacher as well. Yeah.
So diverse. Imagine being like your PE teacher is also a music teacher.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty
crazy.
cool.
Yeah. Talented man.
Yeah. The kids, I worked at a primary school, and they were calling me Mr. P. Because they couldn't pronounce my last name.
Yeah.
Mr. P.
Mr. P.
Tony.
I'll give not only 2, but I'll give 3 answers.
Wow.
Let's go.
Yeah. So I've got 2 fantasy ones.
Oh, okay.
So one is like a really like fantasy. What?
Go.
Oh, so one is like after high school, I was like, man, I was obsessed with magic. I was obsessed with magic. Like I was the biggest nerd. I would like, go around showing people magic tricks. I was like, I loved it so much. I wanted to be a magician. Like during high school, I was like, man, I even did drama as a VCA subject because I was like, I want to be, doing magic tricks. And I studied it. I watched all these like magic shows and stuff. I was trying to figure out how they did it. And then it ended up like getting to a point where I was like, I know exactly how everyone could do, like how everyone does a trick. I know exactly what it is and stuff. And
How come you've never shown us a magic trick before?
I'll show you one right now. Do you have that?
He has.
I
He
have.
has.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You know the one?
Okay, question.
Yeah.
She was not impressed with that.
No. Go.
No. You know that guy?
Mm.
He's like had like TV shows about him.
Mm.
David Blaine.
Is it that guy? The one where he freaking knows someone's like passcode, or like he can remove the numbers from their credit card or something.
Remove the numbers from their credit card.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Is this like when he goes to all these celebrities' houses and stuff and like shows them tricks?
Nah. Well, maybe he has, but
Yeah.
he just goes up to random people on the street and then he can somehow, like, he just asks a couple questions and then somehow he knows like what the PIN is to their bank account or something. Or like he grabs a credit card and then like he somehow does something and then like all the numbers disappear.
I think it's like they're paid.
Scripted.
Yeah, it's scripted. Because it's on TV, it's not in front of an audience, right? It's like on camera. It's like just him and like someone else.
Call them out.
I'll have to
Call
show
them
you.
out now.
Yeah, hey, someone show me Magic Trick out there. If I can't get it, I'll give you.
Oh.
I'll buy you a coffee.
I'll show you. I'll have to get the video.
Yeah.
But it really looks like he's just picking random people off the street.
Yeah.
And random people have no idea who he is and like.
No, you'll be surprised. Like a lot of like tricks that you think is like paid. Like even when like people show tricks in a big audience, they're like, let me pick someone. Someone throw a ball here and then they throw the ball and it seems to be random, but it's actually they pick someone.
That's not fun.
Yeah. It's magic.
That's not real magic.
Yeah.
Vinny's so disappointed. She was like so like amazed now. Oh, you're telling me it's not true?
No. It's magic, bro. It's actually magic.
I thought they could actually teleport.
Nah. So that was what I wanted. That was like a silly fantasy one. Realistic one would probably be like a psych or even like actually physio, like psych or physio, or something in teaching. So I pretty much just stopped. No, but I actually really like teaching.
Yeah.
Like even when I teach like jiu-jitsu stuff, I'm like, oh, this is actually really cool. And like, and then the third one was like another fantasy one would be like, I would love to do something in the UFC. Like if it's like I'm doing strength conditioning or something for UFC fighters.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
I would love to.
I don't think that's a fantasy. Like you could if you really want to pursue it.
Yeah.
You know.
Totally.
I'll message Dana White.
Oh,
But yeah, that's my answer.
Anyway. That was really good.
Wait, there was a second part of that question.
Yeah. Oh, yep.
Have you ever taken a break from powerlifting? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I don't think Michael has. Right?
Oh. Just to be different, I'll say no.
Oh.
I know. Yeah. I haven't since I started.
Oh. Actually, yeah, can I change? No, I haven't either.
Really?
Yeah.
I definitely have.
Mm-hmm.
During that COVID period, I had everything at home that I could train. I had a freaking combo rack at home. And I still didn't really train. Just like a lot of people during COVID, lost a lot of motivation. I think especially because training was going so well right up until COVID or lockdown started. I got really demotivated, so I didn't even want to train at home. And yeah, sometimes you just need to take a break. Yeah. And it's totally okay too.
Yep.
100%.
100%. What about you, Tony? Change your answer.
Sure.
I don't think I've pulled back on it. Like obviously the times when I haven't really been powerlifting was when I was injured. So if I'm injured, I'll just be doing rehab. But during COVID, like I think that was one of my strongest times. Like because all I had to focus on was training. And
Where were you training in COVID?
I had like a ghetto setup.
Oh.
I had to go. Honestly, I thought I was going to die a couple times. I did my PB there, like 277. This is like all-time PB. And I'm like, man, like I have to get this because
Oh, yeah.
like, you know, if I drop this, I was actually more worried about my parents being like, what the fuck is that noise? Like, we told you not to make noise. Like
Oh,
dropping
really?
the bar or
Oh my
something.
god.
But yeah, like never really taking a break.
Yeah.
I think as coaches, though, we do recognize that powerlifting is really monotonous. Like you're doing the same thing over and over again, and as much as we try and there are strategies to steer away from the competition lifts so that you can stay training but not necessarily have your focus on those competition lifts. But sometimes you just need to take a break, and it's okay to.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah. And yeah, I agree that it's definitely okay to take a break from powerlifting. The only reason why I would say I didn't really take a break is because
Sorry. Go on.
the reason why I would say that I didn't take a break is because I genuinely think I haven't taken a break. So there are times when I would take a break from competing.
Yeah.
Right. But I would always be doing squat, bench, and deadlift. I think I'd take a break from the intensity of competing rather than actually powerlifting itself, right? I think you could be doing, people talk about off-season, in-season powerlifting, but I sort of just kind of simplify it as like, am I preparing for a comp or am I not preparing for a comp? And I think, even if you're not preparing for a comp, you can still be doing squat, bench, and deadlift.
Yeah.
Maybe not just as intense as you would approach it when you are competing. Obviously, you're still taking training seriously, and I think I have always been doing that. During COVID, I also bought a lot of equipment. Like pretty much some of our equipment at the gym is from our home gym. And yeah, I don't know. I just never took a break, but it's like I said, it's definitely fine if you want to take a break and you want to do something else. And our job is to make sure that you are getting some satisfaction with your training and keeping you within the sport and keeping you interested in the sport, and and it's totally fine if you want to do something else. Yeah.
I do think that there is a point to make about what you just said, because I do think that some of our younger lifters have this perception that powerlifting training is always competing for the next comp.
Right.
It's always really intensive. It's always like you're feeling fatigued towards the end of your block and you need that deload.
Yeah.
But for me, for example, at the moment, I don't have a comp in mind. I'm just enjoying training, still doing powerlifting, but just training, just doing the movements. And that is also powerlifting. You know what I mean? You don't have to always be competing for a comp to do powerlifting training. And if you wanted to be in it for the long run, you should be comfortable just having phases where there's nothing in mind, but I'm just enjoying training right now. Yeah.
I think to add on top of that, I think that it might be a little bit difficult for people who are very motivated by, instant gratification.
Yeah.
Because when you are training hard, when you're trying to push your top end strength all the time, then you are most likely going to, PB every now and then, right? But then when there are times in training when you're just really working, just trying to make sure that you have enough substance in your training so that you can keep building when you start to peak again. sometimes I think you don't get that instant gratification straight away, right? And I think it becomes a lot difficult for people to enjoy training because there's nothing much going on, right? I think, us human beings are really motivated by positive reinforcement, right? Like it's been documented, operant conditioning type of thing. I think when we are sort of like gratified with something, when we are rewarded by something, we tend to be even more motivated to keep doing that behavior or that activity or whatever you want to do. But I think it's the discipline of, just making just thinking long term, and just really making sure that we continue doing what we want to do, because, going back to our why are we training in the first place, right? If you have a strong why of why you're training, and, it doesn't have to be super complicated and super massive, but like if you genuinely enjoy something out of training, then you will, go back to that thinking again. And I think you will change your perspective of training again. You're still powerlifting. You don't have to seek other sources of activities to enjoy life again.
Yeah. Wow.
But again, if you need to take a break, take a break.
Oh, good, bruh.
Yeah, and we also understand that, you've got other things going on in your life, and sometimes you need to prioritize things over training. So that's totally okay as well.
So Tracy's asked 2 questions. Can Catherine and I do an ASMR intro?
No.
Okay, no. Second question is, what was the biggest argument fight you 3 have had? I want the tea, she says.
Because she's T-Dog.
She's T-Dog.
God.
The biggest fight. Very
Look,
personal.
There was this one time.
One time.
Yeah, go.
Oh, no, you go.
There was this one time, Tony and I had a punch on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I came in and I like held them
Yeah.
by both their heads like this.
Yeah.
We were running at each other.
And then like Vinning went boom.
and then they made out.
Oh, we made out. Yeah.
Hey, we don't share that.
That needs to know everything.
No.
In a serious note.
On a serious note.
You go.
I don't think we've like fought like where it got really heated, but we've definitely been
Arguing
and irritated at each other. Especially like the one that stands out. Yeah, we actually hate each other right now. The one that stands out to me the most is probably when it was after our second comp, I think. It was like a 60 lifter comp. We finished at like 8:30, 9 p.m., keeping in mind that we had been there since 6 a.m. that morning, and we were there till like 1 p.m. the night before setting up. So very low on sleep, very exhausted by the end of the day. And the gym was like a total mess. And we were just like, we didn't know what to do. We didn't know how to best put the gym back together.
Yeah.
And we were just getting really irritated at each other, and
we weren't communicating well.
No, we weren't.
I think at that stage when you're like your social battery is just on 0%, it's like it's hard to think. It's just hard to think. I know if we were a lot fresher, we would know, let's just put it back to how it was before, right? But I think, this is the challenge of having 3 brains in a business as well. You have your idea, you have your idea, I have my own idea. And when things don't align, and this is something we learned really early on, when things don't align, it's like we kind of have to meet each other in between and just really communicate better, so that we can come to one solid decision that's cohesive.
Mm.
At the time when we were arguing, like it was kind of bad. Like I feel like I feel bad for Tony because I feel like Tony's the least confrontational out of us three. I would say. Would you agree?
I would say so.
Yeah. And I feel like you're always in the middle of me and Vinning sort of like arguing, like because I was getting passive aggressive at the time. I was I admit I'm really sorry. Like I don't mean to.
You don't have to apologize at all. Like
you just
no, because this is how I approach relationships, even with Aaron, right? Like my husband. Like when we argue or when we fight, it's never personal because I know that we're on the same team. So like I never, like if you are angry at me or whatever happened that day, I didn't take it personally, honestly. I knew from the beginning that like, look, we're all really tired and we're all trying to get our point across, but because we're so tired, we can't. Like the words just aren't making sense.
Yeah. We were yelling at each other.
Yeah. So like, and like never once was I like, oh, fuck Michael. Like I was just like, honestly, I didn't take it personally. Because I know that at the end of the day, our goal was just, okay, how do we get the gym back together? Yeah.
And I think it speaks of like how strong our relationship, you us three. I think when we're sort of when we're sort of confronted with like, when things are starting to get a little bit uncomfortable between us and like we're kind of like conflicted and you don't agree with one another. And I think the fact that, we are still here right now, I think our relationship is, we understand each other the best now, I would say. We know our love languages.
Yes,
we know our love languages. We know how to communicate so that we can actually understand each other, and we know what we don't like what Vinning doesn't like. So I would try to avoid that. I know what you sort of don't like. I try to avoid that, and I think it's just a continuous growth, and we never stop growing. Yeah.
Wow, beautiful.
That's the tea.
That's the Tony, mate.
Yeah.
Well,
Learn your love languages.
That's another episode.
Oh, okay.
That's another episode. We're not love gurus, but actually, was it this week? This week, that was a topic. That was a topic of the gym, actually.
Yeah.
Everyone was asking each other, what's your love language? It was actually really wholesome.
It
was actually, nice. Yeah.
We'll make couples guess each other's love language just on the spot, and they all got it right.
Yeah.
Mostly, yeah.
We'll have a Gary Chapman episode.
I know who that is.
He's the writer of the book. Close up. Okay, I want to ask a question.
Oh.
I want to ask a question because you guys have been asking questions every end of the episode, so I gotta ask a question too.
Okay.
All right. If we are stranded in a deserted jungle, a jungle, a jungle.
You okay? Who would survive?
No.
Oh.
No. Let's just yeah. No.
Oh.
We're stranded by ourselves, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just cut the competitiveness for now.
All right.
Love that.
Name 3 items you would put in your backpack.
Has to fit in your backpack?
Yeah. Has to fit in your backpack. Okay. You would be good at this because you like camping. No technology. Yeah. Right. Nothing you can plug.
Rope.
Oh, right. What type? Like how big, how thick, how long? Has to fit in your backpack.
Yeah, as long as possible.
Long as possible.
I would bring one of those like multi-tool razor things. You know how like you can like a Stanley knife? Is it? A Swiss knife, not a Stanley knife. A Swiss knife? Yeah. That has like all sorts of things in it.
So that's 2?
Yeah. And
can I say?
Yeah.
Is the goal to survive? Like how long? Is it the goal to have a good life? Like this is my life.
He's
now.
accepted he's gonna live in the jungle.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
He's
Like,
Tarzan.
like, is the goal to escape or is the goal to you know what? I'm stuck here.
true,
Let me make
Well,
the best
let's make it. The goal is to have the best outcome for yourself. So if you want to flourish in the jungle, you can do that. Or if you want to escape the jungle, you can do that. That's why it's open for interpretation. That's why you got to pick 3 items. Yeah. You got to finish yours first, though.
Oh, I don't know.
So you want to stay in the jungle or do you want to get out?
Whatever.
Whatever.
You want to be friends with the animals.
Is this a jungle or is this a forest?
What's the difference?
Oh, it makes a difference.
Okay, please explain.
No, you tell me first and I'll tell you the answer.
What am I telling you?
Jungle. He
Is
said
it
jungle.
Okay, done.
Okay.
Easy. I don't need rope because I was use a vine.
Okay.
Okay, that's one.
There's no vines in a forest?
I don't know. When you say forest, all I'm thinking about is trees and then a bit of moss and then just like plants.
Okay.
A jungle's more like Tarzan, sort of. You know, it's got yeah, exactly.
It's Tarzan.
You know,
There's Tarzan.
there's Tarzan.
You're Tarzan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't need that, but I will bring. Am I allowed a flare gun?
He wants to escape.
But I'm getting the fuck out.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh wait, what's
No.
your final?
My
one?
third item
Yeah.
is this bag. It's like a special bag that filters the water.
I knew you were going to say that because that was what I was.
So you can get the
Yeah.
dirtiest water from the
Yeah.
like river or whatever,
Mm.
and it just slowly drips and like
You're drinking
Yeah.
genius, man.
Mm.
What are you, Michael?
No, you have to finish
I
your
did.
So
Flare
what is
gun, fire starter, and
a flare gun?
flare gun,
Yeah.
fire starter, and a water
a
bottle.
water
If-
bottle.
if you have- If you have fire,
Mm.
do you really need a flare gun?
Flare guns can get out of there.
Okay.
no, don't. Yeah, he's locked in his
Yeah,
answers.
don't validate my.
Okay. All right.
What's yours?
I would want my SBD belt, my socks, my knee sleeves, and my wrist wraps. Nah. I would like to have an oversized jacket because it gets cold.
Oh yeah, true.
It gets cold.
That would get me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So an oversized
would take me
jacket.
I did, to be honest, I didn't know that it counted. I just assumed we all had jackets with us.
Yeah, true.
Oh,
true.
so then okay, fine. So that doesn't count then.
No, it doesn't count. Well,
Okay. I would also get a rope and knife. And a rope and a knife. And I like giving questions. I don't like answering questions.
I thought you'd like thought of it. Like,
yeah, I
you
know.
already
I
had-
thought I was expecting like the best answer.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to be interesting.
You are
Well,
interested.
that's
Yeah.
the third one because I was gonna say like an oversized
Okay.
warm
Alright,
jacket. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
That was a good answer.
It could be like a bed.
that's good.
Yeah.
Mm,
We
interesting.
are surviving. Oh, but yeah, we need to go camping, guys. It's so fun.
Yeah. You need to take us.
I will.
I have allergies. I actually
What
have grass
kind
allergy.
What?
I swear.
Did you say glass?
Grass.
Oh.
If I'm in grass, and like picnics and stuff, if I'm like sweaty and I touch grass, I'm done for.
But you
It's
don't-
all like itchy.
We're not touching grass.
But we're in the jungle. Oh wait, no, we're camping.
Yeah, camping.
Hold up too. I think that'll be wholesome, being one with nature.
Oh, I thought you said I would like to number 2.
Would we have to dig our own holes to shit?
It depends which campsite we go to.
Okay.
Damn.
A lot of them
I
have
would-
drop toilets.
I would like to. Yeah, I would like to. I know Ruby's not a camping type of gal.
No, but that's the thing. I used to be not that camping type of gal as well.
Yeah.
Mm.
But now
I
I am
enjoyed-
camping advocate.
I enjoy Year 9 camp, my survival camp.
So I feel camping, like adult camping, like camping.
What type of camping you go to, man?
Nah.
Jesus.
No, I feel like in high school, right? Like you were literally like a tent this fucking big
Mm-mm.
in your sleeping bag. Like that's literally all you had. Whereas you go camping now, like you have an air mattress, you have proper like warm sleeping mat. Your tents are like, you can stand in your tents basically. Like that's how big they are. Like it's not like high school camping.
But I like the high school camping thing.
But I
Where
think
it's
if you want to take Ruby, you're gonna have to.
Yeah. Glamping.
No, it's not glamping. It's still not glamping.
Yeah,
but like,
I know.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's so fun.
Okay. Done. Let's
Done.
organize it. I mean, yeah. Let's do it
Done.
next month.
That's the end of the episode.
That's the end of the episode. Let's.
We've been here for
let's
way too
beatbox.
long. Oh, okay.
Let's wrap.
Rap.
Mm.
No.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, I mean, yeah.
Nah.
You want to rap? Then we can.
No, don't worry.
Okay.
All right,
so-
bye.
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 Stay in your element.
Stay in your element.
Say your link.
Yo.